everybody, Stamping Up Muse here today for another video, and today I thought I'd do a simple paper pierce card, and I'm starting off with a Whisper White card base, and this one is 4 by 6 and we're doing the portrait style. Then I've got some strawberry slush cardstock, and this one is 3.5 by 5.5, and that is just going to fit on like that. And I have left quite a border here because that is where I'm going to do my paper piercing later, so that's why there's such a big gap there. And then we've got our designer paper series, and this one is from the All Bloom paper stack, which is in the annual 2014-2015 catalogue, and it does actually coordinate with the strawberry slush and the Whisper White, and there's some lovely papers in there, gorgeous. Yeah. And this size, did I tell you what size this was? This is 3.25 by 5.25, and that one is just going to go on there like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just put these straight on to the card. I'll do this one first, and I'm using snail. And for this one I thought we'd do a little bit of decoration. So if you saw my last video, I had done some heat embossing in white, so I'm going to do the same again, but this time I've used the strawberry slush as a background, and you can see the white showing up better on this. So I'm going to be putting this little butterfly just on here, someplace like that, and we're going to do a happy birthday. Now the packs I'm using today, the stamp sets, I'm using Itty Bitty Banners, and I'm using the happy birthday here, and I'm also using the Papillon Potpourri, and this was the butterfly that I actually did here from this set, and I used a butterfly punch to punch that out. So I've got your butterfly punch there. Right, since I've not done the happy birthday yet, we're going to actually do that. So again, piece of scrap paper. Now I've got a little bit of strawberry slush here, which is what I'm going to use for the banner, and we've got our trusty Versamark here, and my white embossing powder. Then get your Versamark and your banner. It's happy birthday we're using, and I'm just going to stamp it up, and it's shiny, and then I'm just going to put it down, press, make sure I get it all there, and then lift off. There we are. Can you see that? So that's how it should look. So you've got your sticky bit on there, and then we're going to just pour the powder off. Remember to have your scrap paper down, and just tip that over the top, and then don't waste of any of it, just pour it back into the jar like that. Can you see there's little bits here, there and everywhere, so just give it a tap. Just make sure we've got that done, and then I'm actually going to use a pair of tweezers to hold this because the gun does get quite hot, so I'm just going to use tweezers on this one. And get my gun, put it up for a minute, and maybe today you'll actually be able to see it turning white. So that's how it looks at the moment, and let's see if we can see it turning brighter white. See it, there it goes. Can you see that? And that's it done. see it's nice and shiny now? Yeah. Alright, so that's that done. And I'm going to actually go and run it through the Big Shot, and so I'm going to be using these, and it's the Framelits Bitty Banners, which actually corresponds with the Itty Bitty Banners set here. So that's what we're going to be using to cut it out. So I'm going to go do that, put it through the Big Shot, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back, and here is the Framelit die with my little banner inside. So I'm just going to pop that out, and there we go. That's our little banner ready to go on the card, and that's the Framelit there. Okie dokie. So let's get our card back, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift up. I'm just going to lift up the wings just a little bit, but what I'm going to do is put this on dimensional, so I'm not going to have the wings up like that on the card. I'm just going to have the corners turned up a little bit here on the wings, and then I'm going to get some dimensionals and just pop a couple on the back. So maybe one there, one there, and one in the middle. There we go. I'm going to peel these off. And I think we will put it going up towards this little flower here, I think so. I think I'm just going to put it about there. Flip it down, just turn these little wings up just a little bit there, and then I'm going to do the same with the banner. I'm just going to put a couple of there we go, and I'm going to put this the right way up, of course, and just maybe centre it round about here, because I want that big flower above there. I want that showing, so it's quite a nice contrast on the paper here. There we go. So there is our little card with the butterfly on, and that leaves, the only thing I'm going to do is paper pierce around here. So I'm going to get my Stampin' Up piercing mat, and I'm actually using this set. There is a set where it's got lines all over it and you can just go along with them. This one is the paper piercing set called Occasions, and I'm just going to use this line of dots here just to go around the outside of my card. So, and I'm going to get the card and opening it up, and I've got my paper piercing tool, and I'm just going to use this to decide where I want to pierce. Now, I'm probably not going to make you watch all of this. Just line it up. So I'm going to do the rest of this, and then I'll show you the finished result. Back, and here we are with the finished card. Can you see the holes down the sides here? That's a very simple, effective card that just gives you a little bit of something different around the edges, just to make it stand out a bit more. So thanks very much for watching, and if you wish to purchase anything from this products in this video, then please do visit my online store, which will be in the comments box below. Thank you very much. Bye.